tuned in to the very best.
Double J in the morning. Power 106.7.
Live and direct. Let's go.
Ty's in the studio. What up, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. Happy to be out here. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You know what? Today is my last day before I go on vacation.
Turn up.
Well, I'm actually going on my honeymoon to Puerto Rico.
That's incredible.
Being in this business, you travel all over the world. Where's the biggest party town that you've been to, or the best place to vacation that you've been to?
Cancun was crazy. We wake up, go to the pool, find some girls, bring them back to the room, go to lunch.
Let's be honest, they was throwing things.
Yeah, it was just like, wow, like all day long.
When you party, do you party?
Like a 4-a-day.
When you party, do you do you party like Justin Bieber? You know, Justin Bieber the other night threw this party, and he made people sign a confidentiality agreement where if they broke the confidentiality agreement, $3 million they had to pay. But Snoop, T.I., and we'll get to that in a second, Snoop, T.I., and all these other people were there, and he said that there was nothing but naked women walking around. Clothes, the girls that showed up with clothes felt weird, so they got naked too. Is that how Ty Dolla $ign parties?
That's definitely how I party. I've actually been to one of Biebers' parties like that. It was incredible.
It's not a story. He really gets down like that.
Man, I ain't snitching.
Top once if it's the best party that you've ever been to, or top 5.
One of his?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was just cool. It was cool.
Damn it, man, I am jealous of your life. You live some crazy... You know, I'm going to go home, too. My wife's going to be so mad at me. She's like, you're always trying to act like you're single when people come to the studio. You do some crazy stuff, huh?
That's cool you doing what you're doing with her.
Where does the name Ty Dolla $ign come from?
It comes from my real name, Ty, and then I added the dollar sign on there because I was getting money, and I'm even getting even more now, so I should put Ty Dolla $ign, $.
When you get to Jay-Z status, then it's going to be Ty $, $. Like, ain't no DJ got enough intro time for all that.
Ty zero to 10 pounds.
If you just tuned into the studio, Ty Dolla $ign's in here with us. You produced Tooted and Booted.
Yes,
I got to be honest, I was not a fan of Tooted and Booted when I first heard it.
You know what? I'm not going to lie. I wasn't a fan of it either. I feel like that was like the worst song I ever made at that time.
Yeah.
Because I'm like a real musician. I play all the instruments. I go in. And that song we made in literally 15 minutes, and that was the first song that changed my life.
What didn't you like about the song?
That I really didn't put no work into it. It was just like a sample. That the sample, the song was called "Songs in the Wind" by this group called the Association from like the 60s or 70s. And then I added an 808, a snap, a hi-hat, and literally like it took me 5 minutes to do the beat. And then I made the hook. My other little cousin came in. He was like, "You should make a song called Tooted and Booted." I'm like, "What does that mean?" He's like, "You know, F her and leave her." I'm like,
but see, that's exactly what I thought. I thought Tooted and Booted. When I first heard, I swear to God, I said, "Does that mean like you farted and left the room?"
Yeah,
like, I didn't understand what Tooted and
some
Booted
people thought it had to do with farting. Some people thought it had to do with some snorting.
But that song took off, and it really propelled you to really start stacking up some serious cash, right?
Yeah.
What instruments do you play?
I play the bass guitar. I play the regular guitar, electric and acoustic. I play piano. Anything with keys on it. I play drums.
Talkbox?
Talkbox.
Okay.
That's all I'm on.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Jay is a talkboxian auto, so to speak.
I'm a talkboxing mofo, man.
Oh, yeah.
But see, a lot of people listening right now, they're going to be like, talkbox? I don't know what talkbox is. Roger Troutman.
Yeah.
Or MC Magic, Roger Troutman.
Jay, I got to do something real quick. I got to call him out because I see something that we talk about on the show a lot. It's a pet peeve. He happens to have it. You have lips on your neck, Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh, have you been dating Latino women? Huh? Because Latin women do that.
I've definitely had.
Good for you.
So I'm not sure of Latin women.
Cali, so of course you know.
Yeah.
Is there a body behind them lips, or is that in the past?
Oh, this is definitely a chick, that I was dealing with. And I let her kiss me with lipstick on my thing, and then just had the tattoo dude do it.
Hey, how high were you that night when you got that done?
I was pretty faded, man.
Pretty high. The next day, did you wake up like, what the did I do?
I think I was hippie flipping that day.
When you get your tattoos, are all of them meaningful, or you just don't care?
Most of them are meaningful. I guess that one's not that meaningful.
Right.
But
when you go back into town, is she meaningful when you come to visit town?
When you're that area code?
Or are you paying a lot of child support?
My child support just ended.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my God, I got 12 more years. I got 12 more years.
With artists like T-Pain and Future, they're out there. They live off auto-tune. I seen one of your interviews where you said someone compared you actually to R. Kelly. A lot of people don't know that you actually like sing, not just on no machine singing, but you actually got some talent.
Yeah.
How does it feel when they compare you to people like T-Pain and Future?
It feels good, man. T-Pain is very talented. He had like a big run. He even is like right now. I just saw my song just charted today, by the way. Paranoid, number 20 on the R&B charts, and I saw T-Pain was 18. So you know, T-Pain is crazy.
Do you ever call any of your buddies up that you beat them on the charts and talk crap to them? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you call R. Kelly right now and go, "Hey, Kels, you know that you and that Lady Gaga song? Yeah, I'm beating you, player. That's what I'm doing."
That would be funny. You know what's funny, man? Like, me and Mustard on the beat, the one who did Paranoid. At first, like when I did Tooted and Booty, he wasn't making beats. Right. I was making all the beats, and he was sitting and watch. And one day he asked me for some sounds, and then I gave him some sounds, and we did that beat Patty Cake for YG, right? Mm-hmm. And then, like, next thing you know, I think like a year later, he did Rack City, and he pulled up on me up in LA, like on 21st and La Brea, and I was going the opposite way, and we rolled down the windows. He was like, "Man, you heard that Rack City, right?" He was like, "I got like 3 more placements coming, man. I'm about to pass you up on this production." And it happened.
Hey, out of curiosity, like real talk, were you hanging out at the La Brea Tar Pits? Is that when YG pulled up and caught you at the La Brea Tar Pits? So in your song Paranoid, you have a line in there, and it says something along the lines of, you know what I'm about to bring up.
The baddest bitches, unlike T.I. Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. So how many times have you and T.I. ran into each other since then? None?
That wasn't me who said that. That was just, I'm not snitching.
Right, but it was your song, so people still hold you accountable, though, right?
I mean, they can if they want to.
Right.
You know, I haven't ran into T.I. I heard Joe did. You know, everything's cool though. It's it's music.
So if you and T.I. get into, are you guys gonna get into like a Twitter war? Are you into like the Twitter wars?
I'm definitely not into Twitter wars. I'm like,
you just handle it.
I'm a real guy, you know.
Right.
If you got a problem with me, just come holler at me.
So is there any chance that we're gonna see like a Game 40 Glock type video where you and T.I. are duking it out on the streets? No, not gonna happen.
It's not gonna be none of that visual. What's going on?
And he hasn't reached out to you at all?
Nah. Well, actually, he did. We were trying to do some music, you know. So that's gonna happen one day for sure.
Tiny won't be there though.
I don't know that. You know, I don't have a problem with Tiny. It was just, you know, it was funny. It was funny. You can't.
No, that's a great
That was hilarious.
What's the one thing a lot of people don't know about Ty Dolla $ign?
A lot of people don't know that I'm a dad. I love my daughter. She's 8. You know, that's my other side. That's the other side to me, and I take that very seriously.
Do you feel like sometimes like people really categorize you and really misplace you into a different place where you shouldn't be? Like they automatically, gangster, he's got tattoos, he's got this.
Yeah, it's like when you see me, like people think I'm a rapper or whatever.
Right.
And then like since I have the Paranoid song, people think I'm like a ratchet singer, right, or you know, but I do everything. Like I'm a real musician, a real artist, and y'all will see that like over the years growing with me.
You know, I consider myself a real musician, but when I actually have to play an instrument, it's like, no, he's not a real musician. Did you go to school? Like a lot of people don't know that. Like Tupac, he went to college and majored in music. Did you go to school for this, or was it self-taught? Or
yeah, my high school. I went to this school in LA called Hamilton Music Academy, and Omarion went there. There's other people that went there.
I wouldn't use Omarion. I wouldn't use Omarion.
We were just there at the same time, so you know, shout out to O. You know, I learned a little bit from there, but I would say I learned most of my craft from just being at the crib. My dad was in this group in the '70s called Lakeside, so I learned from him and all his boys. And
is there any truth to the rumor that you and Chanel West Coast hooked up?
That's so funny.
It is true. Good for you.
I didn't say it was true.
Good for you. You hooked it up. You keep it raw, dog.
I didn't say it was true.
But you didn't say it wasn't true either.
That's the homies.
Is she crazy in bed?
I didn't have sex with her. I'm not gonna lie on my meat.
Butcher Johnson had sex with her. So you're not gonna do it.
I can't lie on my meat.
On a scale of 1 to 10 though, how good was she? 10 being awesome.
I never smash, bro. When I do,
all right.
if I do, if I get the chance, that's the homegirl, you know. But we haven't took it there. But I don't know what might happen. You never know.
Have you guys went out on dates?
No, we just like hung out several times. We made songs together. We did a show together.
Was she topless when you guys did songs together?
Oh man, I wish.
Who's Ty Dolla $ign's favorite artist, alive or dead?
Tupac.
That's too easy. Besides Tupac.
It's Tupac.
Just Tupac. It don't matter. It's just
Tupac. It's always going to be Tupac. Tupac, like, he was the best.
Is there any artist that people would be surprised that influenced you? Like any country artist or something like Johnny Cash?
John Mayer.
Like that?
John Mayer.
Really?
Yeah. I love his guitar playing, his singing, his melodies.
Would you ever do a song with John Mayer?
Definitely. I want to.
Yeah,
that's on Twitter about it before.
See, listen, I tweet John Mayer. He doesn't respond to me. How do you get John Mayer to respond?
Security, please stop tweeting.
Before Tooted and Booted, we talked on Twitter.
I know you guys got to run, but let's play a quick round of sleep with one, marry one, kill one, if you would. You want to play that game real quick? We love playing this game.
I'm down.
All right, so death is not an option. You got to pick one to sleep with one, pick one to marry one, and you got to kill one. Okay? I know it's rough.
Damn.
So your choices are sleep with one, marry one, kill one. Beyonce, Chanel West Coast, or Tamika Cottle, a.k.a. Tiny.
This nigga's crazy, man. What is he trying to do?
You agreed to play the game. So it's sleep with one, marry one, kill one. And I will tell you, every once in a while, we get somebody that will say, kill Beyonce. I don't recommend it, though.
I'm going to marry Beyonce. Okay. I'm going to sleep with Chanel, and I'm going to kill Tiny.
You heard it here first.
But then again, I might be wrong, man. Tiny might hold the end down. You feel me?
I mean, they say she put T.I. on.
She did. I know.
You see T.I. is in love, man.
Yeah, man. She's incredible. I see her everywhere. I just saw both of them at the studio, and they say nothing to me, though.
Oh, I have a feeling they will after this interview. Ty Dolla $ign, thanks so much for hanging out with us, brother. It was fun.
Thank you, bro.
And that's how it's done.
Wake up, wake up. Wake up with Double J in the morning. Weekdays 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Power 106.7.